Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your April 2022. I had to think about the date for a minute. Singles love reading. Cancer, this is a general reading. It will not resonate with every single one of you, so please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Feel free to check your moon and rising signs to see if there's more information in those readings. If you're seeking more information or something more in depth, again, feel free to check those signs. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Rudy. I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate your time and your energy. And if you're returning, thank you so much for your trust and support, your likes, shares, and subscribes. I appreciate all your energy. So thank you again so very much. I really love what I do, and I'm so glad that you all seem to too. So I appreciate you guys. All right, Cancer. Let us see what we have going on. Now, I do want to say, because a lot of people get upset because I'm doing a love reading for singles, and, you know, they're like, you know, they want Mr. or Mrs. or whoever to come in, and it's not coming in, and they might have to do some, it might be showing where they have to do some work, or maybe they haven't released an ex, or maybe, you know, this is a love reading. This is singles. This is for the month. It doesn't resonate with every single one of you, but it's giving some of you some guidance as to what you need to do or what might be coming if everything stays the same. Again, you have the right to change all of this. You have the right to, you know, this is not carved in stone. This is just a guide. If nothing changes energetically, this is a possibility, a very strong possibility, the outcome for the month for you. So again, I'm going to do overarching energy, and we will pull that, and then we'll get into the reading. This is for the month of April 2022 for Cancer, singles. Again, sometimes a lot of, you know, potential partners come up. But again, sometimes it's just homework that you need to do, and people get really upset because I'm not telling them, you know, the exact time and date that they might get married or something like that. And some of you are single and don't even want to be in a relationship, but you're still here. I mean, there's different types of love, right? Doesn't have to be a relationship. Doesn't have to be a love relationship. Doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, I guess is what I should say. All right, I'll get off my little soapbox now and see what we have. Right smack in the middle is Inner Strength. It's a beautiful, beautiful card of having the inner strength, having the knowledge, having the justice. I believe this is the card of justice, if I'm not mistaken. 11 is justice. But it could be strength. They might have them reversed in this deck. So I would think this is strength, since it says inner strength. It could be justice also, but we'll go with the strength card because of the cat. So, you know, your strength card is a card of Taurus. It's a card of, I'm sorry, it's a card of Leo. I don't know what I'm thinking. Whew, let's get over this one, right? It's a card of inward and outward strength. It's a card of, if you've been down in the past, you know how to get yourself picked up, dusted off, and move forward. It is the inner courage and the inner strength to move forward in life when it's not been easy to move forward in life. To take matters into your own hands and do things the way you want them done, and maybe fight for what you want to, even though you might have been scared and shivering inside. You know what I mean? Putting in the outward strength, putting in that outward courage, putting in that outward, you know, like walking the talk, but at times you might not really mean it. You might be really scared, but you're still doing it, is what I'm trying to say. So this tells me that there's been things in the past that have happened. You've come a long way. You've grown a lot. You've gotten a lot stronger. You've learned to trust your instincts. You learned to trust your gut. You learn to know your red flags. You learn to walk away, you know. You learn that sometimes there's not a forever after. You learned that there could just be for here and now. And if that's what you're okay with, you're okay with. But you still pursue, you still keep looking. So this is, you have great courage and kindness. You may not realize how strong and powerful you are, but there's no problem that you can't solve. The compassion you so freely give to others must also be given to yourself. Stand strong in your convictions if the right answer to tell someone is no. And that's what I said. If it's, something where, it's not right for you, you're not afraid to walk away from it anymore. You have that courage, you have that strength, you have that ability. And, again, you're not afraid. You're not afraid. So we have the 8 of Emotions. So we have 8 of Cups. Beautiful card about walking away. Walking away from what doesn't serve you. Even though it might be that, even though it might be where you have loved something or have wanted something and knew it wasn't for the best for you, or knew that it wasn't the right path for you, that you turned and walked away and you left something behind, even though you might still want that or a form of that. You want to walk toward more your goal, with the inner strength, walk toward more what you are seeking instead of maybe what people want you to be like, or want you to seek, or want you to mold, like if they want you to mold you into somebody or something. This says you feel a deep longing for something meaningful in your life. In your heart, you know that there is more out there waiting for you in the world. It may be time to switch careers, move to a new home or city, or initiate an important change. Do what's right for you and seek out the magical new life. Again, whatever's holding you, or what you think is holding you, if it's not working for you emotionally, if it's not working for you, again, it can be something you absolutely love, but it's just not working out. Then you need to let it go and move forward. All right. And I think that's what you're doing, because you have the strength to do it. Then we have the beautiful Out with the Old and In with the New. And this is the Tower card in Tarot. It is also a card of pretty much what these two cards summed up. If there's something broken in your life, if there's something that's not working, if there's something that has run its course, if there's something that can't go any further, it needs to be let go of. It needs to be released. Just say you're in a relationship and it's not, you're... Okay, just say you're married. And you could maybe come from old school where you're married forever, till death do you part, which is nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying anything about that. But you don't love this person, and they don't love you, and you're going through the motions. And it's like, do you truly want to live the rest of your lives that way, knowing that you've gone as far as you can go, knowing that there's not going to be rekindling? Maybe you tried all the tricks. Nothing's really happened. Maybe it's time to let go of. And since this is your 3 arching energies, I feel like it's that knowing. It's that knowing, even though you might have to love this person or love this, person, I guess, that it's time for you to move forward, and you have the strength to do it. Maybe you've been holding on to, or maybe they have been wanting you to hold on to the, I'll be back. Just give me a little bit. Just let me get my life in order. I'll come back. I'll do this. I'll do that. Maybe they've been stringing you along. Maybe they've been dangling the carrot, so to speak. And, maybe you're done. Maybe you really see somebody for who they really are, and you have let go and you move forward. And what's got you through that is your inner strength, especially with these 2 cards. Now, with these 2 cards showing up, I want to say that whatever just happened is semi-fresh. It could be within the last 6 months for sure. For sure a year, but at least the last 6 months. It's almost like you outgrew a relationship. You grew up and they didn't. Is kind of what I'm feeling. Queen of Swords. Air energy. Look at that. 9 of Swords. And 6 of Pentacles. All right. So this first row is talking about, again, wanting the truth, seeking the justice with the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but it's a transformational energy, and it's right under this Eight of Emotion. You know, maybe you found something out about somebody and you had to let them go, but you wanted the truth. Maybe you confronted your partner and said, are you in love with me? Do you think we should be together, or whatever? And maybe they told you the truth. You're seeking the truth. You're seeking honesty. You don't want to go through the motions. You did not want to go through the emotions. So this just tells me that this new person coming in, now this could be a new person coming in. If it is a new person coming in, they seek truth, they seek honesty, they seek justice, they seek, it's like they're almost in long term. They don't want a one night stand. They don't want just somebody. They want somebody to be with, right? So if this is a person coming in, even though it's a queen, it can be a male, or it could be, you know, non-binary. It does. The gender doesn't matter, but it is somebody that is doing a lot of things to make their lives the way they want their lives to be it you or somebody else. And since it's under the Eight of Emotions, I have to say that it is a you know, kind of taking your power back for your emotions, for your feelings. And we have the beautiful Nine of Swords, and it talks about anxiety and worry. It's under the Strength card, so it could be where you are doubting yourself. You're doubting, should I do this? Should I even put myself back out there? Should I even try? You know, maybe you're listening to your peers, or listening to people that have had bad dating experiences or bad online experiences, and you know you're worried that's going to happen to you. 9 is a completion of a cycle, so you need to know that worry and anxiety is going to be overtaken by that strength, by that courage. I think if you meet somebody and you see that it's not as scary as you thought it would be, and you're in it for the right reasons, you're in it not, I don't want to say not putting all your eggs in one basket, but not putting all your eggs in one basket, you know, knowing that this is great. I'm having fun right now. We'll see where it goes. Kind of taking your time, kind of biding your time, not really wanting to rush. Not wanting to rush into anything, knowing you want a fair relationship, you want a balanced relationship, you want a fair exchange of give and take. You don't want to be the one that always gives, or always buys, or always treats, or always comes up with all the ideas. You want them to have surprises for you, and you want, you know, you want to be taken care of sometimes too, don't we all? I mean, really? So, you know, you're looking for that. You're putting that fear and anxiety, you're kind of letting that go, trying to overcome it. And wanting that balance. Now you have the Six of Pentacles. Pentacles is usually work, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it is also a work, you know, maybe you meet somebody at work or through work is a possibility. And I almost feel with this strength and this Nine of Swords that when you meet this person, they're going to put you very much at ease. And it's going to worry you for some reason. Look at that beautiful Sun card. That is a card of Leo. New beginnings, dawn of a new day, new start. You know, the warm fuzzies. I love the robins. I love the two robins. And the Hermit. All right. And the Prince of Pentacles. See, so we do have bottom of the deck, they're telling me the Eight of Swords. It goes really well with the Nine of Swords. This is getting out of your own way, getting out of your own headspace, getting out of your own thoughts. Thinking you're being held back or being held down when in truth you're not. In truth you have movement forward. In truth you have the strength you need. But it's that worry and anxiety. Again, maybe you heard a horror story that somebody had on their date. And it's like, ooh, I don't know. I feel like you start out the gate and then you want to go back in. This is subconscious. So this could be what you feel inside, what nobody else knows you feel, what you're not letting out to the world. You just feel very, again, trapped by your emotions, which leads to the worry and anxiety. But you have the beautiful Sun card under the Queen of Swords. So if this is a new person coming in, they're going to make you feel, you know, it's going to be happy and bright and sunny. It's like light at the end of a tunnel. Really seeing, really starting to live, I feel, too, Cancer. Really starting to live. It's like like-minded people with the two birds there. Seeing eye to eye. Beautiful card. Hermit's next to it. It comes with the Strength and the Nine of Swords and the Hermit. So it's talking about, again, going within. What I'm feeling with, especially with these two cards, well, these three cards, is that you have this worry and anxiety. And subconsciously you are, you know, maybe you have it under control where you don't let it outwardly show, but inwardly you're still really worried about what woulda, coulda, shoulda's. And then you have this Hermit card. So it's like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I should, I need more time. I need more time is what I keep hearing. I need more time. Yeah, maybe I'm not ready yet. Maybe I need more time. Maybe I need more time. And, you know, I keep saying, or I keep hearing, there's no time like the present. There's no time like the present. There's no time like the present. So, you know, take that for what it's worth. But you have that, yeah, maybe I need more time. You know, it's almost like you make excuses. You get very sure of yourself, you get very confident, and then something happens with your thoughts and or somebody tells you something and it scares you and you pull yourself back. And I also feel with this card is, especially if you're waiting for your ex to come back, it's like, what if I'm in a relationship and they want me back? And that's where this card, this Tower, you have to let go of it. You have to let go of it if you want to move forward in a new relationship. Prince of Pentacles could be somebody coming in. Again, work related. You can meet them in or through work. The Pentacles are, princes are younger. They're not pages. So, you know, 20, 30s, maybe even early 40s. But that usually 20, 30s, they are, they're Pentacles. So they're grounded earth energy. They're very chill. They're very, they can be very slow into talking to you. They can be very slow into telling you that they like you. It can be a slow thing because they're not a fast moving. You think of a pentacle as a seed, and you plant the seed and it's not going to grow tomorrow, right? It's going to take some time. So this person coming in also tells me that they are not wanting something that is, you know, their dream is a long-term relationship. They're not wanting something that's just a fly-by-night, one-night stand type of scenario. They're wanting a long commitment. And this person could be coming in, again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And I like how they're almost blowing, you know, it's like here with their horn, it's like, here I come. It's like they're announcing themselves. It's like, you need to hear, they're there, they're here. Can you hear me? It could be somebody you already know. I feel that too, Cancer. It could be somebody you already know. And when this person's around, you feel very good. They're fun. They're fun to be around. They can be very good with their money. They can be very good with their finances. They're usually very sure of themselves. They're very, you know, grounded and sure of themselves. They usually do what they say and say what they do. They're usually on time if you're meeting them somewhere. So that's a possibility of somebody coming in. And again, I feel like you know them. I feel like you've talked to them. I think the horn to me is like the telephone or cell phones or texting or whatever. I think you all have had communication. And you just might not realize it yet, or they might not realize it yet, or you might not realize that they like you. Maybe they've hinted. Maybe you need to pay attention. Maybe you need to heed the call a little bit. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords and the Sun under the Eight of Cups. All right, let's pull a clarifier. We have the Two of Pentacles. Again, bringing in balance. With the Sun card and the Queen of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, the Queen of Swords, in the truth, you know, bringing something to light, letting something shine, letting yourself shine, showing the world who you really are, you know. You want somebody that is truthful and honest, and you want to shine, putting yourself out there, you know, really putting your best self out there. And this could be a card about dating and making time. You know, it can come to this excuse of, oh, I don't have the time. I don't have any time. Make the time. Find the time. Find that balance. Find that balance between work and play. You need it for your self. You need it for your health. Even if it's just going to bowling or something, or racquetball, or I don't know what kids do these days. But, you know, make time for you. Go to the park. I mean, anything. Parks are free usually. All right, we have the Hermit and the Nine of Swords with the Strength card. And I love how the Strength came out right in the middle. So that's telling me it underlies the whole reading, and that is your strength. Your strength. Again, you have the Eight of Cups. You need to walk away from what doesn't serve you. You're having it twice. We have the Moon energy. Full moon is April 16th. We've already, April 1st, if you're watching this, right on April Fool's Day, we have a new moon. New moon in Aries, full moon in Libra. Walking away from what doesn't serve you, even though there might be love there, even though there might be caring, even though you might have thought. Having to let go in order to move forward. Would you want somebody coming in a relationship that was still attached to their past? Would you want somebody coming into a relationship where you go to dinner and that's all they do is talk about their ex? Do you want to be that person? You know, that's kind of what I'm feeling here. You need to let go of that person completely from the past. Even if they said, wait for me, you're done. You're done. All right, so we have the Prince of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. Again, I still think it could be somebody you meet at work, and then the Tower card. They're telling me to shuffle one more time. Sorry, because I did drop them earlier, so. And this just fell in my lap. So we have the Seven of Cups. And they're, you know, to me, when you put yourself out there and you have, you know, it might not be one or two, but there might be several suitors. You might have choices to make. You might have decisions to make. Again, trust your gut instinct. Trust your knowledge from the past of what you've been through, in order so you don't repeat that energy, and you can move yourself forward in the direction you want to go, and not be pushed in the direction by somebody else. But you need to kind of, you know, these can be dreams too, like, you know, different scenarios or different people you might want to meet or be with, but you need to be careful because not all of them are what they seem, is what I hear. Don't rush into things. That's where the Hermit is talking. Don't rush into relationships. Don't rush. You don't have to rush. That's why I like this Prince of Pentacles. They're not in a hurry. They're not in a hurry. If you need time, take time. They might need time also. They might need time also. So don't rush into something quickly and without really thinking about it or giving it some time. All right. These were all here. There we go. Let's pull a love story oracle for you. Or two. I think I pulled two on this. All right, Cancer. April. Isn't that crazy? It's April already. We have maturity. I love it. Maturity and self-love. Two things we've been talking about, right? When you let go, when you love yourself, when you can move forward, when you trust your instincts, trust yourself. Having a mature relationship, not wanting something that is just, one night stand or fly by night or whatever. And I do have to say with the sunflower, I do have to mention Ukraine. So if any of you are from there or know people there or like me and just send their thoughts and prayers, right? Take a moment. There you go. But you want a mature relationship. You want something that is going to last. You don't want the drama. You don't want the gossip. And again, with that Strength card, having that self-love. Having that self-love. Knowing you have to take the time for you. All right. This says, is it safe? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. What a beautiful card. It's almost like that little cherub's whispering to her who it is. And it's like you have protection around you too. So it is safe for you to love. It is safe for you to love, and it is safe for you to love correctly, slowly. Don't rush. If you feel in any way intimidated, or your red flags go off or anything like that, it's not for you. It's not for you. Back off and, back off. Nobody should force you into anything or make you feel like you should do something. Which I have a feeling that's maybe your past relationships. All right, one more, Cancer. It's already a long reading. All right, there we go. Paradise. Oof, love it. Keep hearing that song. Isn't that Paradise? Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. What is that song? Do you like pina coladas and walking out in the rain? That song. That's what I hear. So maybe you'll meet somebody online. Maybe you'll meet somebody through a dating app or something like that too. I like the oneness. I like, what did I say here on the Sun card, right? Meeting like-minded people, seeing eye to eye on something. So I think, again, you might not be actively looking and seeking. And if you are, you're very specific about who and what you want. And what I'm here to tell you is don't give up on that. Don't compromise. You can tweak it here and there, but don't compromise. And stay true to you. In doing so, you're going to attract what you're wanting. You're going to attract, like attracts like. So you're going to attract that to you. All right, Cancer, good luck to you. And if you're enjoying this reading, I do post every Saturday for the week ahead for all signs separately. So, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified of those weekly readings. They are about 10 minutes or so. I try to keep them shorter, and they're just a really quick glimpse into the energies of the week ahead for you. All right. Take care, Cancer. Stay safe. Be blessed. Until next week. Until next month. Bye for now.